So the first speaker after our lunch break, we have from Ninja Van Malaysia. His name is Encik Fariz Maswan, Head of Sales and Partnerships, Ninja Van Malaysia. And he'll be sharing an interesting topic called Driving Innovation and Impact in Logistics. So this is basically about COVID-19 and the state of e-commerce today, understanding today's modern shoppers and disruptive logistics and the way forward. So just a brief intro about Encik Fariz. He's the Head of Sales and Partnerships at Ninja Van Malaysia. Fariz plays a key role in effectively leading and guiding his team of 72 people. Since joining Ninja Van Malaysia in 2016, Fariz and his team has onboarded over 4,000 shippers as well as led successful partnerships with various e-commerce enablers such as BizApp, Payrecon, with the goal of providing both shippers and shoppers a hassle-free delivery experience. Fariz has also graduated from University Technology Malaysia with a Bachelor of Civil Engineering. Ladies and gentlemen, I believe it is time for us to have our speaker today. So, if you guys are ready, and Encik Fariz, if you are ready, we would love to invite you to join us here as well. So we can see that we have the slides already. Encik Fariz, if you're ready, please join me to welcome Fariz Maswan.
Hey, thank you very much, Vivian, for the introduction. Thank you, everyone. I know this is right after lunch, so let's hope this thing will rejuvenate everyone and this presentation, you get something out of this presentation. So yeah, I'm going to talk about revolutionizing logistics with innovative thinking and technology through Ninja Van. We're going to talk a bit about Ninja Van from regional perspective as well as Ninja Van Malaysia. And then we'll then touch about a bit on how COVID-19 impacted the logistics and also e-commerce. And then we'll then go through what is the state of e-commerce and logistics today, and then how do we enhance the logistic industries through innovation and unique value propositions, and some emerging and exponential technologies that the Ninja Van and also the market is actually providing, and also some of the innovations that we have made throughout the pandemic, just to stand out from the competitors, and then what's in store for us in the future, and transformation that we have done along the way, and then towards the future. Okay, so a little brief introduction about Ninja Van as a group. So we are a tech-enabled logistics company. We provide supply chain solutions for businesses of all sizes across Southeast Asia. So, and today as a group, we serve more than 2 million active shippers, and we deliver around 1.9 billion parcels daily across the region. So in the past 12 months, we have 100% coverage in all operating markets. We have close to 67,000 people employed across the region. In the past 12 months also, we have grown our parcel volume by 2x. And also we have more than 2,000 hubs and stations across the region. And to date, 110 million parcels has been delivered and recipients who have actually used our service. Some visual to show in 2017, in the whole region where we operated in 6 countries, we delivered about 47,000 parcels per day. And as of last year, we have delivered close to 2 million parcels a day. And in the whole of Southeast Asia region, we have services in these 6 countries. So we started in Singapore in Q3 2014. And then naturally, the next country that we expanded to is Malaysia in Q1 2015. Then, of course, Indonesia, Thailand, Vietnam, and Philippines follow suit after that. So we've been in the market for close to 6-7 years. And let's zoom in into Ninja Van Malaysia a little bit. So we're delivering seamless and hassle-free deliveries like never before. So we are the next day guaranteed delivery partners for Lazada and Zalora. And over the past 12 months in Malaysia, we have expanded and we have 100% coverage in Malaysia. More than 170 hubs and stations across Malaysia, both in Peninsular and as well as East Malaysia, and 98% increase in parcel volume in 2021. And to date, we have more than 2,600 drivers in Malaysia. And Ninja Van in Malaysia, we pride ourselves, we enable a lot of SMEs. We recognize the significant roles of homegrown brands especially, and is committed to go beyond logistics to empower local SMEs and businesses. So for shippers that uses Ninja Van, we have two different streams. We have one talk show that we have actually created for shippers. It's called What's Up Ninjas. So this is where shipper can actually showcase and tell us stories about how they started, and also showcase some of the products that they actually sell. This is a talk show that we invited some KOLs and familiar hosts to actually chat the talk shows. We also have shippers testimonial videos that we actually created for shippers that uses Ninja Van, because since 2017, we have seen a lot of brands actually grow through e-commerce as well as through Ninja Van. And one of the shippers that we are proud to be part of the journey of them growing is UCase. This is actually founded by Ain Nurina in Malaysia at the age of 19. And 6 years with us, the company has actually become one of the most successful phone design companies in Malaysia. And one of the collabs that they have done with an international artist will be with Yuna. So maybe I'll play this video just to share with you guys what they have done and what we did for them.
Hi Fariz, can you please share the volume for us?
Oh,
once
no sound?
again?
Okay, hold on, yeah.
Idea came around in the year 2015.
You guys heard it now?
I was an Android user back then, and I decided to upgrade into iPhone. The only reason I upgraded to iPhone was because I thought there were many options for phone cases if I were to use iPhone. But unfortunately, after upgrading to iPhone, the designs that I see in the market does not speak to my designer soul. So that was when I said to myself, why not I start my own phone case brand? So that was how Cases by WF was born. It all started with me and my laptop. I have a background in graphic design, so I started designing a few phone cases in my family's spare bedroom. And 5 years later, we have our own office and HQ and our own production line. So the secret of our phone cases is that we don't see our cases as just phone cases. We redefine phone cases. The way we do things like Cases by WF, there's always a story behind it. There's always a concept behind it. It's all about storytelling, so that when customers purchase our cases, they could appreciate and experience it as well. And also recently, we managed to collaborate with a singer-songwriter, Yuna. Because of her, we managed to expand our brand, and we ship globally to the United States and also other countries. Since our cases are made to order, we usually print the cases once an order has been made. So by the end of the day, the cases are ready to be shipped. So this is why we need a reliable shipping partner to make sure that we could ship the products as soon as possible and customers could receive it. And upon a friend's recommendation, I tried Ninja Van. So our monthly orders range anywhere around 2,000 to 3,000 pieces per month. And we do trust Ninja Van to handle our deliveries even during peak seasons like 12-hour sales. Using Ninja Van is super easy and very convenient. I used to write consignment notes manually, and I had to drive to the post office to ship my products before this. But after we partnered up with Ninja Van, we don't have to do that More, they have like a dedicated staff to pick up our parcels every day. One thing I love the most about Ninja Van is their support system that they give. I appreciate that Ninja Vans assigns a specific staff to handle our account, so it's easier for us to track parcels and handle our customers' inquiries. They provide a reliable shipping system that integrates directly with our e-commerce website, so our process becomes 2 times faster than our previous flow. Now we can focus more on the brand, and we don't have to worry about the shipping fulfillment process anymore. I would definitely recommend Ninja Van to other entrepreneurs out there because they are really good at what they do. Customers never complain. In fact, they are excited that we are using Ninja Van. So yeah, you should definitely give Ninja Van a try.
Ninja Van!
Yeah, this is another video that we shot for one of our shippers.
我们曾经到了20多万的业绩，在这段路程当中，刚开始的时候真的是不简单，也是每次吃零鸡蛋的这个销售额。但是凭着我们的信念、我们的艰苦，让我们在6个月的时间达到了突破，然后提升了我们的销售量。大家好，我是 Jaden Teo， 我是 Oasis Life Mall 的创办人。我们是全马来西亚最大型的家庭用品跟厨房用具的直播平台。我们在线下做了10多年，面对最大的问题呢，就是我们没有数据，我们不能了解到客户的需求。那我们也不断的想说去开拓新的渠道，那给我们遇到了直播，那也是给我们看到了那个曙光跟未来的潜能。当然，你讲说开始的时候难不难？我可以告诉你，非常的难。我记得在2018年的时候呢，当时在马来西亚是没有一个成功的对标跟案例去给我们做参考的。那凭着我们的信念，我们的这一个不断的创新、不断的学习，才有今天一点的小成就，然后也把业绩呢提高超过10倍。那我们一路来是以厂家到你家的价格，让我们客户买到实惠的产品。第2点呢，我们是不断提升我们的直播团队的专业度。那第3呢，我们全天候8场的直播，不断的提升我们的流量。那第4点，我们不断的就是做好我们的客服，让我们的建立起我们的口碑。那第5点呢，就是运输跟售后服务的品质，在整个环节当中呢，运输的品质和效率是直接可以影响到客户的满意度。那如果讲说运输公司带来什么价值给商家呢？最重要的一点呢是第一，稳定性。我们希望以最快的速度把包裹寄到客人的手上之外，第2点就是他们的整体的服务态度。那我们很庆幸呢是可以找到 Ninja Van 一家和我们一样以客户为先的运输伙伴。那 Ninja 呢，他们本身对商家的配合度也非常高，他们的团队也非常的亲切跟友善。打个比方说，如果你遇到了问题的时候呢，你打1通电话给他们，他们的客服或者是他们的负责人就会帮你一一解决的问题。这也是对我们电商来讲说呢，是起到很大的帮助。目前来说呢，Ninja1个月帮我们递送的包裹大概是在2万左右。那接下来我们也放眼整个东南亚市场，也希望呢 Ninja 的团队可以一直辅助我们发展到各个的东南亚的国家。
Ninja Van!
Okay, so yeah, so those are some of the things that actually our shippers shared about Ninja Van. So let's move on to the impact of COVID-19. I think no one actually prepared for COVID-19, but when the first MCO actually came into Malaysia, nobody knows how to react to COVID-19 MCOs, right? So I think there's a lot of uncertainties. Volume were actually super low. A lot of our shippers also don't know what to do because they could not operate as usual. But also, these are some of the challenges that we face during the start of the COVID-19. But then throughout the first few months, I think businesses started to find ways to actually continue. So we see there's a lot of shift in platform from offline to actually online. Then a lot of businesses actually digitalize their operation and expand into online presence. And also the purchase type that we see during COVID-19 actually changes from normally luxury items, I would say, into basic stuffs, right? Basic needs. And also, we also see a lot of furnitures, a lot of cookware, a lot of pot pans, because I think when people stay at home, they try to try out a lot of new recipes. And then we see rise in parcel volume because of the move from offline to online. And then because of that also, in July 2021, together with one of our investors, DPD Group, we actually did a survey and study on the state of e-commerce and logistics today. So basically, it was a Southeast Asia e-commerce barometer report. What we did is the study was conducted across 6 countries where we are operating in Singapore, Malaysia, Philippines, Indonesia, and Vietnam, with over 9,000 participants. And we try to get a benchmark or a barometer on what is happening in the e-commerce industries. So from the report, 70 million actually converted to e-shoppers since the pandemic in Southeast Asia. So the pandemic actually gave a push from non-online shoppers to become e-commerce shoppers because they have no choice. And also a lot of businesses are moving digitally, so they have a lot of options there. And 380 million shoppers are estimated to be the numbers of e-shoppers in Southeast Asia by 2026. So from 70 to 380 million, I would say that's a super big opportunity for everyone. And then part of the reports also, that's previously was on the e-commerce market, right? Then in the report also, the findings on consumer behavior, we see there are 4 different things that actually stand out. So there are normally consumers are bargain hunting and they prefer free service. They love free service. I think these 2 are a no-brainer to everyone try when they shop online, right? So they always look for bargain and they always want free service. But on the behavior part, I think what changes is when you shop online, estimation is the expectation from a consumer would be, I will get the parcels delivered maybe in 1 or 3 days. But when there are a lot of purchases done online, they would prefer to have real-time tracking. So every now and then, because mobile phone is always on their hand, they will want to know where is the location of the parcel and what is the status of their orders. And also because of a lot of experiences that they had shopping online, they will want a service guaranteed. So this basically the push has resulted in a shift of in demand of different types of logistics solutions, where customers' expectations are normally higher, not just for speed, but also for optionality. So next standard delivery 1 to 3 days become next day delivery requirement. And during pandemic, we also see the emergence of same day deliveries. So what does this mean for businesses? We see there's a lot of opportunity, right? So opportunity, if we divide it into 2 things, one is businesses just need to innovate and have unique value proposition. And then there are a lot of emerging and exponential technologies that can be adopted into this opportunity to make all the experiences better. So in innovation, I think what we have done is we are building a future-proof warehouse just to not only cope on demand, but also to introduce a lot of AI as well as robots to actually improve the efficiency as well as the accuracy in sorting hubs. And then new offerings and services that we will discuss in a few slides later. But at the same time, all these solutions are actually not only to help us improve on the efficiency, but also to help other businesses grow. On some of the technologies that exponential technologies that we have identified will be real-time tracking systems. We see not only NinjaVan, but the other players in the markets are also adopting real-time tracking system, which is becoming a standard nowadays. And then a lot of AI and data to be analyzed just to predict market as well as to forecast for the future volume. We also have live chat functions. I think this will be discussed in the next few slides, as well as introduction of automation in a lot of things. So not only on warehouses, but we are also looking into automated delivery as well. So building a future-proof warehouse, we have recently moved to a 260,000 square feet warehouse. This is to cater for the growth, exponential growth that we are predicting in the future by the local SMEs and also other businesses. Part of the investments that we have done is to include DWS, which is the dimension weighing and scanning machines. This is to automate the whole process of inbounding, also getting measurements of products as well as the weight. So this improves in terms of capturing data on the parcel, as well as to improve efficiency. So data are accurately captured, so there will be no issues in terms of billing, in terms of predicting what kind of vehicles we need. There are also multi-purpose scanners that we deploy throughout in the floor of our warehouses. So each of our staff carry these mobile scanners. So at any point of time when they scan the parcels, they know if the parcels belong to that location or not. Then if it's not, then they are able to actually move it to the correct location. And shippers streamline real-time update on their purchases, orders, and deliveries. This is part of the benefits of all these warehouse that we will have. And we also diversify beyond last mile. So when Ninja Van pride ourselves as the last mile, one of the tech-enabled last mile company, we have also gone upstream, where we have recently started fulfillment as well as sourcing from China as well as other countries like Vietnam and also Indonesia. This is to help businesses. This is to capture the whole ecosystem of supply chain, so that we will be able to help businesses grow as a one-stop center. So you will get a full visibility on stock and orders from start to finish. We can personalize fulfillment service to suit your business need, regardless if you are a small enterprise or you are a big enterprise that require a more personalized solution for fulfillment. So, and also this, when it's done by a single party, I think it improves the whole SLA from the moment items are ordered into pick and pack as well as delivery. So we cut the SLAs from orders to parcels getting delivered by 1 or 2 days. And then, of course, if it's a single contact one-stop solution, then definitely there are rebates and bundle pricing and saving for the shippers. So being in logistics, we know this is not a 100% guaranteed industry. So we know there are a lot of issues, a lot of hiccups along the way. So we know going into this business that we have to have a fantastic service recovery. So this is one of the initiatives that we have done. We have come up with last year, and it will continue for the next few years. So fantastic service recovery is basically for us to, if there's any issues within our network, so be it from the shipper or be it from the delivery to the customers, we have channels that will address all these things. So the issue resolution within 24 hours, these are the standards that we set within our team through Ninja Chat. And there are also multiple touch points. We get, you guys can get support from Ninja Chat via Facebook Messenger, Telegram, Viber, and Line. So Ninja Chat is something that we have developed, and I think it's revolutionary for us. So we also have started to have 7 days a week customer service line as well as operation. So 7 days a week, you are able to connect with our customer service for any issues, and you can also expect your parcels get delivered even on Sundays. So what is Ninja Chat? So Ninja Chat is basically a tool that we have developed. This is to enhance customers' experience. So it's a social messaging-based platform with live chat functionality to provide users with a quick and simple way to raise and resolve issues. So traditionally, notification system has always been one way, be it through email or SMS and also WhatsApp. But we have moved this communication, this chat, into a social messaging-based platform. So it is very intuitive. So it's not only one way, it's not only to notify you the location of the parcel, but you can also react to that notification by, you can choose either to track your parcels, reschedule deliveries, and a few other options. So these are some of the options that is available on Ninja Chat. So if you track your orders, basically we give you the notification, but instead of going into chat and try to track your orders, there are actually notification of your parcel statuses at every checkpoint that is notified to you through this Ninja Chat. And inquiries, you can also speak to the live agent and then get your issues resolved. And also the after sales service. So if parcels are delivered but you were not at home or you do not know where is the parcel, you can also get our CS to react and also reach out to our CS to get more information. So that's on customer side, but then for shipper sides, basically technology that what we do is basically we have the Ninja Van dashboard for shippers who would prefer to use our dashboard. And at the same time, we are also integrated into a few enablers platform, the likes of Bizap, Shopify, Shoppergram, and also Easy Store. There are a few more that you can get more information from our website. We have also recently started Ninja Packs. Ninja Packs are mainly catered to C2C as well as the social commerce sellers who don't ship a lot of parcels or the frequency of your shipment is very low. So part of the solutions that we provide is Ninja Packs is a prepaid service where you buy the packs and then you can actually ship anything that you can fit into the pack. What it does is the order creation can be done online, so there's no need for manual writing on the waybill on the package. So one is we resolve the data privacy issues that are very apparent nowadays. So all you have to do when the parcel is within our network, we use the multi function scanners as well as the app to track on the data on the customer's name, address, and also phone number. So data is very secure. So just to walk you through on real-time order status updates via our technology. So there are 5 points that we will actually send notification. When the order is created on our system and is pending for pickup, you will receive one notification, and then when parcel is picked up, that's the next notification, arrive at sorting hub and on vehicle for delivery. And especially important is when the parcel is completed delivery, as well as if it's failed delivery and then pending for reschedule, you will also receive notification. And this is where you can react whether you want to get it delivered in the next following day or you want it to get you want the parcel to be delivered in the next 3 days. And then one of technology that we have already incorporated into our system is actually this proprietary address verification solution. So this is a machine learning system where at any point of time when we receive the address of your data, we will then create a lat long and also a address ID. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, there's a lot of we adopt a lot of new technologies, especially during the pandemic, where we practice a no contact delivery. So instead of getting IC numbers and also signatures on the app, we switch into an in-app photo taking feature. So these are part of our PODs, where when we deliver, we log the latitude and longitude of the location. as well as we take a photo. Of course, this is with the consent of the customers to be part of the POD. We have also introduced the live chat functions and also Ninja Chat just to help manage customers' expectation, as well as providing a channel for customers to resolve whatever issues they have or whatever requests that they have for our drivers. New products that we have also introduced Ninja Packs, same day and as well next day deliveries, and making every data accessible online through our dashboard, as well as the API integration. Resolving issues on the spot through our Ninja Chat as well as live chat. And we also created a lot of job opportunities, especially when the number of parcels are super high during the pandemic. There were a lot of layoffs happened, but we actually created a lot of opportunities for Malaysians to actually, we empower a lot of Malaysians to actually earn incomes through deliveries and also working in the warehouse. So I think those are what happened in the past 2 years, 2 or 3 years. But what can we expect in the future, right? So what we have seen is we will continue to foresee an upward trend in e-commerce industry. That's undeniable. But I think the peak that we have seen is not the real peak, because e-commerce industry will continue to grow with the emergence of a lot of brands into e-commerce, as well as a lot of mobile first consumers. So if we think about it, in the next few years, there'll be a lot of people turning 21, and then they have a lot of buying power, and they are mobile first generation, right? So e-commerce is going to be big part of the shopping behavior. We also see constant demand to improve services and offer new solutions and products. So whatever we have done today may still be applicable to the next in the near future. But we know that what we have seen in the last 2 years, there are a lot of improvement needed in terms of meeting customers' expectation, in terms of how do we manage or resolve issues. So I think a lot of solutions and products are needed to improve the customer experience. And tech will continue to be a key enabler and instrumental in the success, I think not only at Ninjavan Malaysia, but Ninjavan as a group, as well as in the whole industry. So what can we expect in the future? I think the trends, incorporation of omni-channel and multi-channel logistics services. So there's no one party that can resolve or can provide everything. So I think there'll be a lot of incorporation of omni-channels in terms of logistics services, be it next day, same day, or hyper-local. So there's a lot of trends that is going on here. And the use of autonomous vehicles, drones, and also hybrid fleets, I think these are exciting times ahead. And if we were not really sure if Malaysia is ready. So the key opportunities and challenges, I think, would be what it takes for logistics service to uphold excellent services for customers who are expanding their businesses internationally for cross borders, and not just that, right? I mean, with social commerce, I think it opens up a lot of opportunities, not only internationally, but also if you think about it at the unreached community before this. So people in the East Coast especially, and also the East Malaysia, I think, where the buying power are continuing to grow, I think this is also where a lot of improvement needs to be done, especially in the infrastructure of logistics. And also, if you think about it, how can businesses and logistics service industry continue to thrive when prices and inflations are getting higher, costs are going up? I think there's a lot of pressure in the market. Everybody likes free stuff, but yeah, that's something that we have to think about. And innovation opportunities for technopreneurs, especially, I think, look into how automation and integration of systems and data, ML and AI, can actually provide improvements to logistics services ecosystems. we've seen this and we know this going into building Ninja Van. So we have incorporated a lot of AI and ML, but I think we are still at infantry stage, and it has not grown into a strong solution. So there are a lot of opportunities for this, especially introducing AI and also big data to the SMEs. Also to dive into the use of robots and ways it can positively impact on efficiency at the warehouse and sorting of parcels. That's for us. So we know if we look at China, if we look at the US, right? I think a lot of the warehouses are already equipped with robots and AGVs, but we have not seen that in Malaysia, and we're not sure if that is necessary in Southeast Asia, especially where labor cost is still at a respectable level. And also the incorporation of sustainable practice and how to manage green logistics. We look into EVs, we look into AGVs, automated guided vehicles, as well as the packagings that we use. We think there's a need for us to have a policy to have to ensure that we are part of the green logistics. Yep. So I think to summarize, I think we spoke about Ninja Van and then the challenges that we had during COVID, and then we also share with you the studies that we did and what the results from the study and what we can see and also predict or think of the future, and then some of the innovation and enhancement that we have done. So thank you so much for giving me the chance to share our thoughts. So I'll leave it to the Q&A session. Thank you.
Thank you, Encik Fariz, for that sharing session here today. I think it's really exciting to see how Ninja Van has grown, especially Ninja Van Malaysia. And I believe as a group earlier on, we also touched that daily parcel volume is about 1.9 million. So that is definitely impressive as well. So ladies and gentlemen, right now we're going to move on with the Q&A session. So if you have any questions, please address it right now, where we have Encik Fariz here with us at the virtual summit. So Encik Fariz will be taking on questions. And if you have any questions, just feel free to leave it at the Q&A slot or even at the comment box. So we'll be able to we'll be opening to questions right now. So there are a few questions I spotted. So first of all, from Shafwan's Sharif. Recently, Ninja Van introduced Buy Now, Pay Later for COD. How effective this in e-commerce here in Malaysia? What is an average return rate to seller? Could you elaborate this a little bit?
Yes, of course. Well, building, when we started Ninja Van, right, we know COD is going to be part of the solutions that we will provide. Back in 2016, I think, when we say about COD, the cash on delivery, it's mainly to cater for the unbanked community, right? People who don't have access to digital banking. It has been very successful because the systems that we have today is built around COD. And then moving forward, right? 2 years back, I think we started to share this capability to a lot of SMEs in Southeast Asia. If I can say, especially in Malaysia, when a lot of SMEs started e-commerce, the COD is super powerful because they have not gained the trust of the buyers. So these buyers, they have digital banking, they have credit cards, they have online facilities. It's just that they don't trust that brand, right? So when there's a lot of scams going on online when you purchase stuff, so building trust is part of the offering of COD. And it is very effective for a few reasons. One is if you are a new brand that is trying to get into the market, offering COD will actually help build trust. If you have, if you are targeting people with, especially in the demographic of about 45 and above, 45 years old and above, these are normally the unbanked generation. So COD is a super powerful tools for you to actually use. and very effective, I would say, in e-commerce. And on average, the return to seller, it depends on the type of business. So if you are selling products through push marketing, I think the RTS rate is going to be a bit higher. But if your product is good and it's just building trust, the RTS rate will be very, very low. I think in the range of 4%, 4 to 5%, I would say.
Thank you for pointing it out for us so that we understand it in a different point of view here today. So next question I see from Gautam. I hope I pronounced it correctly. Does Ninja Van provides reverse pickup?
Oh, yes, we do. So reverse pickup mainly, if in our context, right, for reverse pickup is mainly for return parcels. So we only offer this to shippers who do forward delivery with us. So this is an option that we provide to customers, especially to our sellers, right? When they send parcels and then there's a return policy for them. So normally they would require us to do reverse pickup from customers. Yes, we do have this service.
Okay. The following question is a little bit personal. Lik Chin, how to get your contact? Unless Encik Fariz, you would like to share with them. Otherwise, I think Encik Fariz will personally chat with you for this question.
Yeah,
or Encik Fariz, would you like to share if you have any socials that they can follow? That's totally up to you.
Yeah, I think of course I'll chat with Lik after this on the context. You guys can actually follow me on LinkedIn. Yep.
Yep. Okay. So what is your handler in LinkedIn?
Fariz Maswan.
Fariz Maswan. So you can follow Encik Fariz at LinkedIn. Is Fariz Maswan, his full name. Okay. Look for him and you can connect with him from LinkedIn. The next question is, how does Ninja Van ensure the safety of the parcels? Oh, I like this question a lot.
Okay, so I think he has a follow-up question, right? As in delivery. Okay, so safety of parcels, I would say that I think there are two parts to it. One is the safety so that the parcels is in a good condition when it gets delivered or when it flows through Ninja Van's network. Second one is the safety of the parcels, that the parcel actually gets to the customers safely. So I think on how to handle, how do we ensure the parcels are not damaged and intact when we deliver to customers, there are a few checkpoints that we have throughout the network. Of course, there are certain manual handling because there's transfer from the moment we pick up the parcel by trucks. We then have to transfer it to our sort warehouse, then after that line haul, and then to the drivers, right? So there are a few manual handlings that we do throughout the journey. So at every checkpoint, one of the checklists that they have to tick is the condition of the aesthetic of the parcel. So if there's any damage or if there's any dent, you then put it aside and they will have to check with our recovery team to see if the parcel is actually good to go, or they will need to park it and check with shipper on the next course of action. So that's on how we ensure the safety and the aesthetic of the package of the parcel. Then on safety of the parcel throughout the journey, of course, at every checkpoint we do scanning. So the moment we have parcel unscanned for more than 24 hours, we will then trigger a search for the parcel. Then the recovery team will actually do a few steps to actually check these parcels. Sometimes parcel miss a scan, but the physical parcel actually gets delivered to another place. And the moment that parcels get scanned in the other place, then we know the parcel is safe. But of course, there are times when it gets lost into the network, because when we process 100,000 parcels a day, tendency of parcels get delivered to the wrong place is there. So that's when we have the Ninja Chat as well as the live chat and also the fantastic service recovery to actually help manage shippers as well as customers. Yep.
I like how meticulous Ninja Van is, in terms of like how you guys track every checkpoint when you sit. So I hope it helped answer your question. Then next from Lik Chin, when Ninja Van will have API to integrate with website for tracking purpose in our website.
Question is when Ninja Van will have
Yeah.
API to integrate with website? Okay. Yes, we actually have this API ready. So it's called webhooks. Webhooks can be integrated into your website. Ninja Van's API is an open API. So I think we can have a bit more chat on this because we would need to know the platform that you guys that you are using, so that we'll be able to discuss more. In general, if you ask me, can we integrate tracking into your website? Yes, we can.
Okay. And there is one from Anonymous. Can we ship medical sample like saliva sample through Ninja Van? Do you need any additional certificate for that? If yes, what are they?
Okay, we have a corporate division within the team. We have recently been certified as to carry medical devices, but we have not been certified to carry medical samples. So if you would like to understand more, or maybe we can get your contacts, and then my team will actually reach out to you to actually understand more on the requirements, because we have certification to carry medical devices, but not medical samples at the moment.
Thank you. So to this Anonymous, for your question, please reach out to Fariz if you would love to understand in further details as well. Okay. Thank you, Kenny, for your contact email there. Yeah. Kenny, if you can also reach out to Fariz later on if you have further questions, yeah, please directly let Fariz and their team know your concerns and your questions, and see how Ninja Van Malaysia were able to address it with you guys. So these are some of the questions, and of course I have also got a few questions for Fariz here today. See, the pandemic has no doubt brought about the rise of e-commerce. How is Ninja Van Malaysia changing or updating the processes to ensure that you're able to support this growth?
Okay. If we look at it on two parts, right? One is operationally. I think because the sheer number of volume increase, we just have to be a bit more agile in terms of growing the manpower as well as the operational capacity. So we have introduced a few measures where we try to automate a lot of processes so that we don't rely on manpower, a lot of manual manpower. We have done this in our main warehouse to actually cater to sort more parcels. And then in terms of deliveries, since the number of parcels are a lot more now, we are able to actually open up a lot of smaller hubs so that the radius of delivery is much smaller. When the radius is much smaller, the drivers will be able to deliver more parcels at the shorter time because of the shorter radius that they do. And then that's on our operational side. And when we see a lot of shippers actually going online, we have always been the advocate of moving your businesses from offline to online. And we have actually prepared ourselves in terms of integration. We have already worked with a lot of enablers, not just internationally, but a lot of local enablers. So when pandemic happened and when they started to move their businesses online, we are already in that space. So yeah, that's where we actually help the businesses grow during the pandemic. And I think on customer side, when there's a lot of numbers of parcels, the number of issues will also increase, right? So there are measures that we also include. We started Ninja Chat, we start live chat. This is to also ease the need of calling into our CS hotline, because when you call, that means that CS can only handle one call, but when you do live chat, then one CS can handle actually 4 to 5 different chats at the same time. Yep.
All right, thank you for addressing that as well. And what are some of Ninja Van Malaysia's diversification plan for the year? Could you share with us a little bit more about that?
Yeah, so in last mile delivery space, I think our expansion to East Malaysia is going to be one of the focus this year. We have presence in East Malaysia, but we know we are almost at par with everyone. But what we want to do is, because the potential in East Malaysia, there are a lot more people buying stuff online, and then when delivery fee is a bit high from Peninsula to Malaysia, then there's a need to fulfill a lot of shipments from East Malaysia. So this is going to be one of our diversification. And we have also going to start international. We have Malaysia, Singapore lane ready, and we have recently launched Malaysia, Indonesia. We will also try to connect Malaysia, Philippines, as well as Vietnam and Thailand next. And we have also recently, I think last year, late in December, we also started fulfillment services just to cater for the SMEs, especially. So we have space, we have facilities ready with capability to process up to 3,000 parcels a day. So this is very suitable for small businesses when, this is a side gig that you guys do. So you can actually use and leverage on Ninja Van's fulfillment to actually help you continue your business.
Thank you, Fariz. And the next question is, I think definitely for you, for yourself, in your opinion, I would like to know, what do you think makes a successful logistics company?
Okay, so, well, the basic needs of a logistic company is to get parcel from point A to point B successfully, right? So that's the ethos of every logistic company lah. But I think what makes a successful logistic company now is the ability to help the businesses grow. And if the businesses starts from a small company, and when they grow to a certain size, you need to be able to adapt to that growth also, because their needs when they ship, I don't know, 2 parcels a day will be very different when they grow into a 500 to 1,000 parcels a day company. So I think the successful, what makes a logistics company successful is the ability to adapt, and also the ability to grow together with the customers.
Thank you very much, Fariz, for your point of view, and of course your sharing here today. I'm sure a lot of us